Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode of At Your Prime Diaries. I'm super happy to have you here back on my channel. I missed you. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, follow me on my social media, and let's get into it. On this episode, we're gonna discuss your morning routine to reach your prime body and prime mind. So stay tuned. If you want to reach your prime body, your prime mindset, and your prime energy, morning actually matters more than you may think. And not just because it's trendy, I want to make a cute video. It's actually because of the fact that how you start your day will actually shape the whole rest of the day. So let's start it strong and on good terms. So today I'm sharing with you my prime morning routine that I personally do, and then I also recommend you to do to reach your prime body and prime mindset. In the next and last episode of At Your Prime Diaries series, I will be talking more on the topic of sleep, so I don't want to delve into it that much, but let's say once you wake up in the morning, the first thing you should do is definitely drink some water and hydrate, because your body feels slightly dehydrated after the night. So just take a glass of pure water, uncarbonated, and drink that. Before coffee, before touching your phone, or before anything else, yeah? So don't forget about that. You get these 7 to 9 hours of sleep, you should hydrate, as I mentioned before, because it starts your digestion properly. It reduces also bloating, supports the skin health, and also improves the mental clarity, which we want for the start of our day. As a next step, sure, like whether you're a morning person, whether you want to have your breakfast or not, you can go have your healthy type of breakfast. And after you eat your food or some kind of food, you should definitely take supplements. And this again depends on you, your fitness goals, maybe your conditions, what kind of supplements you need to do. But if I have to tell you what kind of supplements I personally take, it's definitely collagen, B complex, it's magnesium, but magnesium I always take before going to bed, probiotics, zinc, and iron. So I always take all of this. Then I eat some gelatin gummies because I do them myself. So I always have some gelatin gummy, bee pollen, or I put the bee pollen on my oatmeal, and that's it. I'm ready for the day. I already feel healthy because I'm starting the day nice. It feels good. Also, depending on which country you live, maybe you need some vitamin D. This depends. This is very individual. I cannot speak to everyone. I live personally in Dubai, so for me, vitamin D doesn't need to be supplemented. I get enough of sun from outside, but maybe you should think about protecting your skin from the UV light. After that, if the time allows you, if the job allows you, my biggest recommendation for you to do is go out for a walk. Andrew Huberman says that we should go out, I believe, up to 1 hour after we wake up to get actually our eyes used to the sunlight. We should not be wearing any glasses, but obviously don't look directly to the sun, please. Just keep absorbing the sun, looking down, looking to the nature, and it definitely helps with the mood and with getting the natural light. Not only that, but it also regulates the circadian rhythm, improve sleep later for the day. So see, we're only in the morning, but we're already doing things that will actually affect our evening. This is why morning routine is so important, and I cannot emphasize this more. So balances the cortisol level in your body. And lastly, it improves the mood, because obviously going out, getting the sunlight definitely helps with the mood. You can do just a quick walk, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depending how much time you have. Maybe you can take your dogs or something else out and just enjoy it, because already 5 to 10 minutes of walking outside changes your biology, which we definitely want. Now, next step, and what I also usually do now, talking about weekends, or if the time allows, the work allows, also during the weekdays, is actually going to the gym and doing a workout. This again depends on your fitness goals, what kind of person you are. You can do maybe a home workout, you can do some kettlebell exercises, maybe some yoga stretches based on some video, but I personally go to the gym because I want a strong prime body. So I would go to the gym, I spend there probably like 2 hours with a warm-up, cool down, maybe some cardio, and also shower. Not anything excessive. I do maybe like 5 resistance training exercises, 5 to 6, and that's it. My body already feels good because I started right the day, I already worked out, and this will shape the remaining day. I'm telling you honestly, but I think this is also me being slightly sick. On the days when I actually have a mandatory recovery, because I need to have recovery days, as you should as well, I sometimes feel lower with my mood. So during these days, I try to do even more things. I try to follow definitely my basic routine, because I already know my body and I expect it to get slightly in a lower mood because I didn't work out. So see what kind of impact it already has on me. By doing some gentle movements, some gentle exercises, it already improves the circulation in your body, it reduces the stiffness, it helps definitely also with the mood, and it boosts metabolism. So all of this beautiful thing by doing some basic movements. This actually wakes up your body, and now you're perfectly ready to go on and grind. You can do whatever you want to. But before you do that, there's still one thing that I'm still trying to implement into my personal routine, and that's some kind of reflection, journaling, or just sitting down and writing something down, maybe thinking more of your mindset before touching your phone and going to the social media. You probably heard this many other times that it's not actually recommended to do the first thing first in the morning when you open your eyes, touch your phone and go on Instagram. I sometimes do it, unfortunately, because of my profession and being active on social media, but I noticed that sometimes when I do this, it actually gives me an anxiety, and this is only 7 a.m. in the morning and I'm already feeling anxious. So please be aware of that and try to avoid that. What you can do is maybe just sit down, try to journal a bit, or you can just maybe talk out loud or quietly. What are your goals for today? What do you want to achieve? Maybe you can do some gratefulness, appreciate what you have already in the life, and definitely ask yourself, how does my strongest version of me actually show up today? And what can you do for it? And this is exactly how discipline is built, in the quiet moments, in the calm Sunday morning. Now, what you should definitely not to do, that usually proved to actually disturb my whole day, is starting the day by checking the phone, going on social media, seeing others. It's not the best thing to do first thing in the morning. Another thing is skipping water intake. That's also not good. You will just feel too puffy and too tired, maybe even bloated. You should also not try to run on caffeine only. And this is also what I forgot to mention before going to bed. You should also not drink caffeine. I know there are some brave people that always tell me, oh, even if I drink caffeine at midnight, it doesn't affect me. Unfortunately, it does. Sorry to break this to you. Maybe your body doesn't show it to you anymore because it's so used to, but it does affect it still, because you will just simply not be able to reach the deep sleep and you're not even aware of that. And it's a vicious cycle. The next morning you wake up and you feel again tired, so you drink again the coffee. You know, try to drink your latest coffee at around maybe 1 p.m. depending how late you go to the bed, obviously, but it should be around 10 hours before, because this is the time how long the caffeine in the body stays. I know, that's surprising. Now let's summarize your prime formula to reach your prime body, prime mindset and prime energy. We start with hydration, taking your supplements, going out to sunlight for some 10 minutes walk, nothing too extreme, doing a slight movement, some activity and exercise, and then focus on your mindset. Try to connect with your mind. Maybe you can do some meditation, you can do some journaling. Tell yourself your goals for the day and try to work on them. Because if you want to reach your prime body, you need to start acting like your prime version of yourself. Thank you very much for watching today's episode of At Your Prime Diaries. It was my pleasure to have you here again. If you liked the video, then definitely do not forget to hit the subscribe button. If you want to see me more, follow me on my social media. Again, if you're unsure and would like to have some professional guidance on your fitness journey, on your food journey, then definitely don't hesitate to contact me. I'll be more than happy to help you out. I still have spots available, so reach out to me. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next episode, stay at your prime.